What's good, y'all? It's been a couple days. My channel's still up. We're here to make another video. Got some new gear in. I've got another brush. It's like a new brush every video, but hey, why not, man? I jump on these opportunities, and you don't really get a second chance at these. So, always wanted a unicorn ivory declaration, so that's what I got. This is a B4 knot. You can see his older handles are a little bit thicker, so excited to use that. I'll get to loading the brush in maybe a minute or two. For the razor, we also got a new razor in the den, first impressions. In anticipation of this razor, I have not shaved yesterday, so we're working on 2 days of growth. So you can kind of see my hair with patterns here. And here we go, here's the razor. This is the Timeless Titanium Slim. So as you can see, it's got a slimmer head than the typical Timeless. If you guys scroll up on my channel, you'll see that I have a 0.68 and a 0.95 that I used on my Charcoal Goods level 2 comparison. I picked the 9.5 over that. It just felt smoother with similar efficiency to the level 2, but I kind of always found it really bulky and heavy, especially the stainless steel, especially the top, but this looks really thin. This weighs only 65.2 grams, which is like perfect for me. I feel like it's super maneuverable, doesn't look too chunky or anything. We're gonna take it apart and load the blade. This is, oh yeah, here we go. I like how the base plate is etched. You can kind of see what it says. So yeah, it's got a 0.5 millimeter gap. It's top cap. It's got a 0.5 millimeter gap. I'm going to use a Gillette 7 o'clock yellow. It does have positive blade exposure, more so than the other gaps offered by Timeless. I'm not sure if those are neutral or positive blade exposure, but what I do know is this is positive, so don't let the gap fool you guys. There's a lot of factors, and they actually claim this is aggressive from them. But all their razors are super smooth. So here's the finishing. It's pretty good. I know titanium is harder to finish, but it's not as good as like Paradigm or Wolfman, I'll say, but it's better than like Blackland finishing or Razor Rock, Charcoal Goods. So like it's about average or above average. So the stainless steel had better finishing, but the handle is much better than the top cap, so I might hit some flits on that. We'll see. For the soap, we'll be going with, do I have the cap anywhere? Opulence by Declaration Grooming. I've probably used this on the channel like a few times, but without further ado, let's get to loading, boys. We're gonna do 30 seconds, 40, who knows. I like to get a good load. Got way too much soap. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys have been good, enjoying your shaves. I love interacting with you guys. There's been a lot of cool people in this community. Feels like every week. Wow, that scent's really blooming up when you load the brush. Let me just get some water in here. So we should be at 40 seconds. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it should be plenty. So my face is already wet, prepped, ready to go. We'll see how I like this B4. I have the Theodore Vastness B4. Really enjoy that knot. It's got good backbone, soft tips, but still pretty scrubby for what it is. Scrubbier than my B7. So, all right, let's display the brush here. Just gonna get a little bit of water in the knot. Well, it's interesting. It's got a little bit more splay, soft tips. I'd say this one's less dense than my Vastness. Displays a little bit more. It's interesting to see the varieties between these knots in the same batches. It's still pretty nice. It's pretty soft. Definitely less scrub than my other B4. Yeah, I'm getting less scrub. Maybe it's because I have more days of growth, but normally I'm able to pick it up because even when I had a beard, like a full-on beard, I was able to pick it up. Yeah, but hopefully this razor works out for me. I've been waiting for the Blackbird, the titanium Blackbird since like November, and it hasn't been restocked really in months at this point. And I was waiting for the titanium version, which is why I didn't jump on the initial release. Personally, like the machine finish kind of just bothered me. I never liked it, which is why I polished it myself to kind of help it. Yeah, this is a very soft knot. Jeez, this is like a luxurious feel. It reminds me of my B8 a little bit. It splays a little bit more than my B8, but it's similar softness. Anyways, yeah, so I'm waiting for the polished, and I guess I got impatient, so I went and got this slim, because I was also eyeing this since about November. I think it came out around the same time, or it got announced. CDB had it, and he loved it. I saw Raza. I actually enabled shaving with Raza to get it, and I saw his video, and I saw how much he loved it, and it made me want to use it. So I enabled him to get it, and then he enabled me to get it. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, this could definitely take some more water. Haven't used milk steak in, I don't know, about a week. Yeah. Last weekend, I think I used Sellout, something like that, which is a Ventus dupe inspiration. Yeah, I really dig this scent, Opulence. It's in the same family as Herod and, well, it's based on the scent called Leighton from Parfums de Marly, and Herod is based, Massacre of the Innocents is based on Herod. Massacre of the Innocents is the soap, and then you have Carlisle, which is all like in the same family. And having smelled the perfumes, they all kind of smell similar DNA. I don't think there's any point to owning both, but for some reason in the soap, I kind of notice it more. Yeah. All right, I think we're good on the lather. Just want it nice and hydrated. I did do a heavy load. All right, nice. We are good. Yeah, but to me this is like it's lather in the brush. I'm liking this unicorn ivory color. It's like a spicy vanilla without like the cinnamon. Yeah, it's the best way I can describe it. I definitely pick up the cardamom. First pass. And about 48 hours, maybe more, of growth. I'm not getting much blade feel. Wow, look at that. Boom. The blade feels pretty solid in the razor. You do get some audio feedback. Damn, this feels smooth, man. So far. That's satisfying when you don't shave for like 2 days. Guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys prefer to shave every other day, every day, or every 2 days? Because I know some people, they have really sensitive skin where they just can't shave every day. There's other people where it's like, it's required for work. Hold on, I need some alum. This is actually a pretty grippy handle, but I don't know, I'm obsessed with having good grip on the handle. Here you go. Do you guys shave every day or every 2 days? Every other day? Same thing. Every 3 days? I try to shave every day if I have time, but sometimes I don't have time. A real efficient razor, I noticed there's less growth at the same amount of time as like some other razors. So that's why I like having efficient razors in case I can't shave that next day or something. Dude, this is smooth. This is real consistent with timeless razors, other razors, on terms of smoothness. Really smooth. It does not feel too aggressive at all. I would say this has less aggression than the Blackbird. Yeah, for sure, less blade feel. I haven't used the Blackbird in, I don't know, a little bit over a month. I sold it. I sold the stainless steel version in anticipation of getting the titanium version, but it hasn't been restocked in quite a while. So even though I have a decent amount of shaves on that razor, it's been a couple weeks. So take that into account when I'm making that comparison. It's not super fresh in my head. But damn, wow, what a great pass. I'm happy with the efficiency and the smoothness so far, at least in one pass. I will get many shaves in with this razor and make my own opinions and thoughts on it. Let me just get some lather on my face. Yeah, so the scent notes, I might as well bring it up. The top notes are apple, lavender, mandarin, orange, bergamot. Middle notes are geranium. Let me go back to the puck here. I like a nice dense lather. Cool. Yeah, so geranium, violet, and jasmine are the middle notes. The bottom notes are vanilla, cardamom, sandalwood, pepper, patchouli, gaiac wood. For me, it's a spicy vanilla. I'm wearing Layton right now, the fragrance, and that one has a little bit more spices and cardamom to it, whereas this one is got less spices in my opinion. I definitely get the apple and the lavender, a little bit sweetness from that, the apple that is. Yeah, a little bit of woodiness, nothing crazy. Very nice scent. I think most people prefer Massacre of the Innocents though. Not sure. For me, well, now that I own Layton, I don't think there's any point in me getting Carlisle or Herod. They're all really similar from Perfumes de Marly, but yeah, I'm picking up some scrub now that I shaved the first pass. Light scrub. It's definitely a B4. Cool. So we're gonna go across the grain here. Sorry, this might be a longer video, guys, but this is my zen moment. I want to relax. Just enjoy the shave. This is really solid. The way it holds the blade feels. You definitely get blade feel, but it doesn't feel like a ton to me. Wow. Yeah, no issues buffing, but picking up some growth. Sometimes it's good to skip a day of shaving to kind of let your skin heal. I had a rough shave with the day before last video when I used the Canasauri. Was that last video? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't get a ton of blade feel. To me, this feels like less blade feel than the 0.95, but I haven't used that one in like almost a year. And that's been like 8 months, not a year. But sorry about that. Got cut off. Dropped the phone. I was trying to show the lather. Yeah, I think the 0.95 had more blade feel in my opinion. It didn't feel, it felt like I don't get that much blade feel with this. It's got positive exposure, but it's just slight. It's very nice. Let me just scrub my face. Yeah, let's say this has medium backbone. Nice scrub in the middle. Really soft tips. This will be the last pass, and we'll see if I need to do any cleanups. Still got some decent lather in the brush here. Definitely not as much as the first pass. So I kind of go at an upwards angle. I don't go direct upwards on my face. I find it gets me irritation. I just kind of be smart about it. Then I go across my neck, because that's just the way, it's just against the grain for me, the way my hair grows. One thing I love about timeless razors, I haven't used one in a while, but something that I noticed right away as soon as I picked this up is the lather channels are beast. Even though this is the slim version, it just holds so much lather. I could keep shaving the rest of my face without having to rinse as often. And I noticed no issues with cutting or anything, even though there's a buildup of lather, which kind of saves you time and kind of annoyance, not needed. But I think that's a pro to the design. It's definitely functional. For me, I thought it came at the cost of making the head bulky. But now that they came out with the slim version, it's not bad at all. But yeah. Great shave so far. I'm just gonna wet my face, feel around here. Ooh, okay. Very, very close. Oil on glass. So face is BBS right now. Yeah, no stubble. Got some stubble on the neck here, across. Because I never go directly across on my Adam's apple. So it's a little bit harder for me to hit that. See how that goes. All right. But yeah, man, buffing's fine with this razor. For me, I'd say the blade feel is like a 3 out of 10, man. It's not that much, maybe a 4. I put the Blackbird at maybe like 5 or 6. Stainless Blackbird, I never tried the, maybe the Vector at a 7. I definitely find the Vector to have more blade feel. But more use is needed for sure. Not an issue with residual slickness here. You guys ever get a new razor and you just want to keep shaving? Definitely picking up some lather. Some hair. I mean, not leather. I had to trim this thing. This thing is getting out of hand. All right, so I do have a little bit of growth here. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, but like I said, this is the perfect weight for me. 65 grams. I prefer 60 to 80. I'll use a razor with 100 if it's balanced. No problem. Like the Sagas was probably like 120 or something. It was way too heavy. The Segas Zeppelin, it was called. The Rocknell was way too heavy. Some razors are just way too heavy, but damn, amazing shave, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So far, I'm a big fan of this razor. Yeah. So yeah, finishing was not, it's not the best. It was much better on the stainless steel model. You might not see it well, but there's some machining marks to the polish. It's still pretty good, but this costs pretty penny at Titanium, so I'm kind of judging it as such. It's still pretty good. Like, the handle to me is perfect though. Feels great in the hand. Big fan of this Timeless Titanium Slim. You don't see enough of these. I know CDB likes it. But yeah, we're gonna finish up with the splash here. Opulence. Yeah, so definitely a vanilla scent forward, a little bit woody with a little bit of that apple for like the sweetness. Not as much cardamom in the soap scent versus the official fragrance, but I know he did make some changes. Scott, when he was designing it, got some A&E skin food. Gonna mix that. I like to mix that stuff. Maybe let's do it up. Zingari Man Rescue Potion. I put like 2 or 3 drops, and like when I make this combination, I get like the most banging post shave. I get like all day protection. So, but I have a tendency to overbalm myself when I use the skin food. As you can see here, I overbombed myself. All right, yeah, you just gotta rub it in more. Awesome. Wow, highly recommend this razor, but I gotta use it more. Sometimes when you get something new, you're kind of blown away, but as you learn it and you compare it to other things, you find out you like other things more. But so far, I'm very happy with it. So overview was Timeless Titanium Slim, Polished, Unicorn, Ivory, Jefferson B4, and the soap scent was Opulence, as what maybe many in the frag head world would know, refer to as Leighton. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the longer video, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.